Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So mainly what I gotta do now is fix a exhaust leak. Got an exhaust leak on the header manifold. And then while I got everything off, I'm gonna go ahead and fix the little thing, make it look better and clean it up a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and take it apart, change spark plugs. Gotta change the oil too on it. Alright, got the turbos off. They're still spinning. I'm gonna go ahead and take the headers off. That should be pretty easy. Take the coils off, you know, spark plugs, all that good stuff. I'm gonna have to order a bigger catch can too. That's one thing Jeremy said. You know, you're gonna need a bigger catch can, which is true. I fill it up pretty quick. All right, guys. Did quite a bit of work. Obviously, Holly high runs off. Just probably gonna clean it up. This is kind of the main reason I'm doing this too. I used like an old hose clamp that I had laying around, and you can see it's just, look at that. Probably had a vacuum leak, so get it cleaned up. It's a little dirty. It was really dirty, like in the little holes right here. There was like a bunch of leaves and stuff. So I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna clean these up. I'm gonna get rid of that butt connector. I'm gonna just cut it shorter because it's way too long. It's just extra wire for no reason. So make it shorter, solder it, and then put heat shrink on it. Make it look nicer. I didn't show you guys this, but I'm putting the coils on the bottom now. So the valve covers are gonna be plain, which is gonna make it look cleaner. Which is one of the things I'm trying to do, make it look a little nicer and clean it up a little bit. I got this side as well. They already bolted and everything. The wire's already there. The connector's right there. Alright, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now is swap the valve springs on these. I have these laying around, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do them. They're way better than what's in them already. These are PSI performance springs, and you can kind of see the difference on them. These are way beefier on the coil on this. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like I told you guys, I was gonna delete the butt connector out of here. So I did that, got it all taped up, heat shrinked and all that. So it looks a lot cleaner. This is all the extra stuff that I took out of it that I didn't need. So there's that. And then I also took out the coil connection. So it was all the way taped, like all the way over here. So I took it out more. That way I could get some extra and then try to run it down. That way I can connect it. Same over here. It originally came out of like, I think right here. So I took it all the way down. And then as you can tell, it comes out of here now. And then runs down and it's connected already down there. Throw some fresh spark plugs. The spark plugs that I took out of it look really good still, but I'm just gonna go ahead and change them out. Alright guys, so got the spark plugs in and the spark plug wires. As you can tell, they just go straight from the spark plug down to the coil. As you can tell, they have been leaking. It uses this little paper gasket, and as you can tell, it just comes apart with the heat and stuff. So that's all that seals it, and as you can tell, it doesn't seal it very well. So this one I had to like make that little hole more to the side so I can push the fitting more this way, because it would hit the compressor side, and that's what these are gonna do. If you try to line up the holes, you'll end up bottoming out on that compressor side. It's mainly just because of the oil thing. It's so close to the compressor side, just on this turbo. I mean, they could have literally made it more this way. But I'm gonna grind a little bit on this side, and then probably make the hole a little bit bigger, and then that should work. So that's what I'm about to do here. I already did it to one of them, but it's gonna be a pain in the butt to try to put it on and then screw it on at the same time, but I'll make it work. But yeah, nice products. I mean, and look at the hole too. I mean, the way they make theirs, it like goes from big, you know, to small instead of just being flat. And then like it just looks overall better quality. Alright guys, got everything done pretty much. All I gotta do is put oil in it. I'll probably take off the turbos later on if I find somebody that can rebuild them. That's probably the only thing I gotta do. First time trying this oil, 2050 VR1 racing oil, high sink. I'll give it a try. I've been using Pence oil for quite a few years. It's ran pretty good. Just change it frequently. But I'm gonna give this one a try. I think oil pressure should go up since it's pretty thick. So I already primed it a few times. It's holding fuel pressure, which is good. Right off a little bit over 40. I already checked the injectors and the fuel rails. There's no fuel leaks or anything like that. No oil leaks on the turbos. Make sure once it fires, make sure it builds oil pressure.